Kevin, 19, sat alone in his room. His phone buzzed, a notification from the school's Discord server. His heart pounded. He knew. A girl a year younger had accused him, said he'd pressured her. He scrolled through the messages, each one a nail in his coffin. His stomach churned. He had to get out. He grabbed his keys, drove to the grocery store. She was smaller than he remembered. Her eyes widened in recognition. He mumbled an apology, tried to move past. She spoke, her voice soft but firm. "Kevin," he froze, couldn't breathe. She continued, "We need to talk." He wanted to run, to disappear, but her eyes held him captive. They found an empty aisle, the silence deafening. He listened as she spoke, her voice trembling. He saw the hurt, the confusion in her eyes. He wanted to explain, to make things right. Suddenly, a hand gripped Kevin's shoulder. A tall, muscular guy, probably her boyfriend. He snarled, "Stay away from her." Kevin, just 19, felt a surge of panic. He hadn't meant to hurt anyone. He tried to explain, but the words caught in his throat. The boyfriend's grip tightened. Kevin pushed him away, adrenaline coursing through him. He ran, the grocery store a blur. He burst through the doors, the cool night air hitting his face. He didn't stop running until he reached his car. He drove, not knowing where he was going, only knowing he couldn't stay. Section 4. Return from the unknown, 19 years. 19 years since that night at the grocery store. 19 years since Kevin had spoken to anyone from his old life. He'd built a new one, a quiet life. But the past had a way of catching up. A notification popped up on his computer, a message on the old school Discord server. His heart hammered in his chest. He hesitated, his finger hovering over the mouse. Could he face them? Could he face her? He took a deep breath and clicked. The server came alive. Familiar faces, unfamiliar names, and then he saw it. Her username. She was online. Section 5. New world, new drama. The chat was flooded with messages, people greeting him, asking where he'd been. He typed a quick response, his fingers shaking. "Hey everyone, long time no see." He waited, his heart pounding, then a message from her. "Kevin." Her message was followed by a torrent of others, people taking sides, accusations flying. The drama, the chaos of that night at the grocery store, it was all back. He felt a wave of exhaustion wash over him. He'd thought he'd escaped it all. But some things, he realized, you can't outrun. He's 29.